But let's see. Is this only gonna show?
My shoulder.
No, here we go again, y'all. Let's see. Let's do some practicing now. I done tapped into a streaming software, and so I'm kind of hoping that
Well, see, down there it shows my whole face, but right there it just shows my shoulder.
okay, let's see.
Nope.
Oh, they're
Ooh,
okay. But still, it's like
deformed.
yeah, um,
Hey, but we
it's
there.
it's like this.
We're upload.
Um, okay,
Mm.
so yeah, we just gonna look crazy for just a little bit, y'all. I'm sorry, and until I get used to this, this is my first time actually going live on this uh streaming software. So I did learn something. I'm just saying. I'm advancing in my learning. But still, y'all pray for me. But in today's hot topic, I ain't gonna spend too much time talking about this individual, but what is going on with Diddy? I try not to watch the news. I'm not absent minded behind what he got going on, but I guess some new stuff might be arising. With his lawyer dropping out, and they're trying to get some of his evidence squashed.
Good luck with that.
And I'm a believer that if you know you did it, just go on and do the time.
If you do the crime, do the
Yeah,
time.
I mean, you had no problem getting up there, showing your tail, doing what you did, rapping about what you do in plain sight.
And see now, but there's a law that, well, I don't know if it's in all states, but they were trying to prosecute a lot of rappers because of their lyrics. But not all rappers
I mean,
have done everything that they rap
but
about.
then stop. Don't pretend, because you're gonna put yourself in a crime that doesn't actually happen. That if you didn't actually do it.
That's true.
Now, I'm a believer. If you sitting here rapping about the crime you committed, then don't get mad if they want to prosecute you behind the words that you said you did. Especially if it matches up with the crime that
Dates
they
and
sitting here
times.
looking for someone based off of what you said matches up to what they found as evidence, then hey.
Just at the time that it happened, you weren't the person that you are now.
Yeah. It's like I'm not against that. All y'all don't deserve to be out here on the street. I'm sorry. Everything ain't brutality.
I
Some
thought
of,
you were gonna say for everybody.
some of y'all need to be behind bars. And if you crazy enough to sit here and rap about what you did to break the law as a way to rise in the music industry, then be big enough to sit that time out.
But I think, in Diddy's case, how are they gonna squash the evidence? It's there. It's you know, you have people signing NDAs about these parties they go to, or they don't remember the parties that they go to because
Now,
they're drugged.
if I have to sign a disclosure to be around you, that right there lets me know I don't need to be around you.
Because I'm gonna want to tell it.
If I got to sign a disclosure. Now, if I sign that disclosure, I'm signing that disclosure with the mindset that I'm not going to see you break an actual crime.
Right.
I might just see something that you want to keep private, like, I don't know, a personal argument or something like that you don't want the public to know your personal business. Okay, then
That I understand, but who's
yeah.
going to be in the presence of a celebrity and
But
not want to
once
go
you
tell
actually,
somebody?
once you actually break the law, no, that paper that I signed is void.
Null and void.
That's how I see it. Like, don't hold. Because I mean, if I sign that paper and then I get up there and they ask me about it, am I supposed to lie to the court because I signed that paper?
So therefore, you're committing perjury. That's a crime in itself.
I mean, they done already made one example. Look him. So I mean, they don't need another one.
So
But I'm just wondering, like, what this man got going on to where that he don't want to sit out the time that's due him.
he think he's, he did it. He got money, and he don't have to sit in there with everybody else.
Yeah, and then I think at one point they were saying something about they had a judge or whoever that saw some of this evidence didn't think that some of the evidence should get out there, that it needed to be
Okay, wait. So what's the
destroyed.
reasoning for it not getting out there? Is it going to tarnish his image? He did that himself.
I mean, some of the evidence that this man has on people, it actually includes, like, you got, from my understanding, you got gospel people involved in this.
Well, they knew what they were going into when they went to that party.
You got all these so-called people that we done put up on these pedestals that it's time to knock some of these people off the pedestal. I ain't never been a fan of a pastor making all that money up there fake preaching. While your congregation is struggling.
That part right there.
Like, where is the part where you give back to your community? What your community gave unto you? Where is that part? I done lost. it just, I'm just taken back by all the drama that's done unfolded in the Black community, whether it be music or not. It's just mind-boggling. And it's sad and depressing. I almost feel like I need to find me a lawyer to be compensated mentally for what y'all putting me through.
Okay. Well, ma'am, we don't know how to classify this. Mental anguish?
I'm just saying.
Okay, but if we do this for you, we're gonna have to do it for billions of others.
File a class action lawsuit. File a class action lawsuit, man. Because I mean, we're in distress because we believed in a lot of these people, and a lot of people still do. Just to find out all y'all trash. Every single last one of y'all. All y'all trash. You know what? You know why I say all y'all trash? Because every single person, good and bad, knew what was going on behind closed doors.
Some of them may not.
I'm not saying they participated.
But still, I mean, you could have been there and still not have known what was going on.
Like, say you got, I'm not going to say no name. So say you got X Factor. And X Factor is a prominent person that, like, ahead of his community. Okay. But he has to participate in these organizations amongst his peers, his celebrity peers, in order to continue to get their endorsements and their, stuff like that.
But that doesn't mean that he knows what's going on behind closed doors.
So that's what I'm going to get to. So they say that Diddy had multiple parties inside of this home, right? At different levels. So X Factor gonna stay at the front. Because he knows that he doesn't want to participate in what's going on at the back. That's what I mean by that.
But
if it's something that's got to be that far at the back of that house or that far in privacy that you got to be on different levels to access it, then no, I'm not talking about X Factor. I'm saying I just feel like
just like saying somebody can go to a party that they know they're going to have alcohol at, and that person doesn't drink. So that person walks around with water in their cup all night long. They never put it down because they're afraid somebody's going to put something in it or switch it out.
That's you, but my point is the same thing. You didn't put that drink down because you knew what they do up in there.
Not necessarily. They're just
cautious. So this is me, okay? If X Factor knows that they like to lace the drinks, right? To try to get women
Or not necessarily
to
women.
or men to relax or whatever they doing, right? If he knows that, and then all of a sudden you his friend and he brings you there, is he in the wrong for not warning you?
I would say yes.
Okay, that's what I'm talking
But
about. Right
still,
there.
but you have the option to go or not go. So you can't blame
if
some
you if
you
you're
can't
not
blame somebody
informed,
else for you participating in something that
if
maybe
you're
have that may have other things going
if
on
you're not
within it.
informed, if you're not informed,
But the friend says so.
and you are in awe, because I get to go
So
in here with all
therefore,
these
that's
celebrities.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's okay. We're gonna say that's X Factor
And
because he's
I'm
in
a guest.
awe.
No, I'm a guest of X Factor. X Factor done been here.
Okay.
He know the type of party it is, even if it's at the front room. Okay, even if it's at the front room, if he knows at the front room, the first beginning of what goes on,
Okay.
is lacing the drink.
So me and you, we different ends of the spectrum.
Okay.
So I invite you to a party, but I tell you, Ellie, hey, you might want to stay in this proximity because from here to here to here, strange things be going on. So I want you to have a good time, but stay right here. Don't go here, here, and here. Is that you participating?
Now it's not gonna be
Okay.
it's not gonna now, but you warned me.
Exactly.
But say you got these people in there showing up here because they're participating because they know what's going on, but they're just leaving. They're not warning nobody else to be careful.
Okay.
And so they're bringing. So you got these male celebrities bringing these starstruck girls on their arms as guests that has no idea what they're walking into because they're starstruck.
They get no. These girls nowadays know what they're getting into. I disagree. All these little girls are not naive now. Some of them are more advanced than I am, and they
might be advanced,
younger.
but maybe they're not advanced to the parties they're finna enter into.
They are.
Especially if it's their first time.
They know.
And say that this is a woman that, because you do got these women out there, they're actually not out there baiting. They just have that look, and their girlfriends talked them into going out one day, and they was all dressed up nice, and they got picked by a celebrity guy.
I say that's 1 in a million.
You know, but it happens. But it happens.
It happens. It happens.
My bottom line is, y'all know. And it's like, that's why you don't go to the back of the house. Well, hell, if you know what's at the back of the house, stop going to the house altogether.
No, because you still want to have a good time. Just stay in your area. That's just like staying in your lane.
Then that's what I got a problem with that. Because see, now you got all these people like, man, Diddy is my friend. He gonna always be my friend. And that's understandable.
No, I was a guest.
It's like,
I was a guest.
I really miss the parties though. You missed the parties? Or you missed what was happening at the party?
Yeah, right, because that was my next question.
What you was free to do. And then it's like, oh, I never saw this. Well, what part of the house did you go in?
How do you know what you didn't see?
You missed these
if you
parties
were at these parties, you had to see something because you missed them so much.
And y'all been going all these years.
Oh yeah, if you've been going all these years, you partook in something. If you've gone for years, yes, you have partaken. But if you go sporadically, that doesn't necessarily mean you partake in what's going on.
Right. And I do agree. There's something like you got those that they just make an appearance just to say they was there and then they go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They do a quick hello walkthrough.
That's it. I've done
and within an hour of being there, they're comfortable enough that they done spoke to enough people to say that they was in presence, and then they can exit on out of there.
Sometimes I don't even stay an hour.
You know,
I do a circle.
And I get that it's the after parties that all this stuff was happening at, because you know what, he had like a party that might start at 7 all the way up until like 10 or 12, and then you got one after that you out there after 12 o'clock, man.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Don't.
No, all I'm gonna say is that just falls in line with the terminology that ain't nothing open but legs.
No. Because I'm gonna say it's been some times back in the day where I didn't come home till it was time me take a shower and get ready to work. So yeah.
I'm saying at them kind of parties at an after.
That was an after party.
don't know if anybody remember this, but that's how old I am.
Don't do that because I'm older than you are.
Remember BET, and they had those what's those after midnight videos. Now I stayed up when I was a kid. I
Were you
stayed
supposed
up.
to? You were
Well,
partaking
I was a
in
night
something
owl.
you weren't supposed to be
No.
partaking.
I was a
Yeah.
night owl,
Yeah.
right?
Did you sign an NDA?
I was a night owl, and after the BET Comic View goes off, this is when I first come across the late night videos.
The
And
ones she wasn't supposed to be watching.
and Tip Drill came on. Now everybody was a fan of Tip Drill, the radio version. When I saw the explicit version, I stopped singing that song.
It wasn't that serious.
Yes, it was.
No.
Because as a kid, you don't understand what you're singing.
Okay, I get that aspect. But
And then once you see it in an explicit version, then you realize you ain't got no business singing it. But yeah,
well, I think I got more of the explicit versions
I
than
started
I
going.
did the radio versions because my siblings were 5 and 7 years older than me. So
No. My sisters, just like my kids, we're star steppers. We're a year and a half apart.
nope.
We're a year and a half apart. So, but I've always been a night owl, and I'd stay up late, and it's not that I slept all day because I was up all day. I might take a cat nap, and I do mean a cat nap, like one of them naps where you put your baby in the car and you drive your baby around the corner. You look back, your baby sleep, so you decide to go back around the corner and go back home and get the baby out the car, and the baby up for 8 more hours. I was taking them kind of naps, like, and because I just was just up.
Maybe you had a lack of melatonin. I have a grandson like that.
Honey, I don't know.
He's been tested.
And I don't call it sleep apnea because I know how to go to sleep. But when you're entertained by TV, music, videos, and all that kind of stuff, then yeah, you're gonna stay up and be entertained. You know. And when I stayed up laughing all night watching Comic View, and then those late videos came on. I never stayed up that late, but I saw it that night.
You probably shouldn't have stayed up that late.
Well, I was it came on right after, like soon as it came, soon as Comic View went off.
Well, you should have took your fast tail sleep.
Oh, I did once I saw that video. I was like, oh, that's what that video was about. I didn't know that. Like, I didn't stay up that late to watch those videos no more because I was scared what I was gonna see. I was. Plus, I didn't want to get caught watching them videos.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
No, I didn't want to get caught watching those videos. But, I mean, when Diddy first came out with his music, I mean, he came on the scene hard. I mean, some of his music was trash, but he came hard. I'll give him that. But there's a reason why his artists don't last with him, and now
he's too demanding.
I'm beginning to understand why.
He wants too much for what he does. He doesn't do, in my opinion, he doesn't do enough for what he demands.
And it's like he
wants
feels
total control.
Obligated. Like
he wants total control because I think it was an article that I was reading about when Biggie was wanting to leave his label. Biggie was wanting to leave because he wasn't getting paid. Mm-hmm. So that's when they got into it. So he was wanting to venture out because he wasn't paying him like he was supposed to be getting paid.
I can see that. I mean, that's something they need to look into. He got all this evidence and all these videos. What can y'all find out on Biggie's death?
In that same article, it said that they believe he had something to do with Biggie and Tupac.
Oh yeah, that was a whole conspiracy theory between the two of them right there. But because I'm not gonna get into that, y'all.
You know, you said you weren't gonna stay on this topic long, and here it is, 30 minutes later.
I'm about as tired of talking about this topic as I am of just seeing it on the my computer screen every time I log in.
Mm-mm. I don't even have
There's
that.
something going on with Diddy.
I don't have it set up to pop up
Something
like
going
that.
on with Diddy. Something going on with
Who
Diddy.
cares?
Now his lawyer want to leave. Okay.
Now that's a red flag right there.
But when lawyers don't want to stay, is it because of the behavior of the client, or is it because you have a sense that they're guilty and you don't want to be attached to it?
Or they got new information and new details and new evidence against that person
That they can't really fight.
I think in his case, it's all three. He's probably too demanding.
He probably,
he already feels that he shouldn't be locked up. So that's demand number one.
Has he made any threats
to
his counsel?
I don't know. Maybe
people get mad when they have money and it's not going their way because
they act like toddlers.
Because they're expecting their money to get them out of it, and then when it don't happen, they're kind of making these little soft threats.
Mm-hmm.
Not life threatening, but maybe he's threatening to cost him his job or something like that.
It's still a threat. It's threatening his livelihood.
So,
or all of their livelihoods.
I mean, the whole music industry is depressing. It's making the Black community look bad.
Not just the Black community.
I mean,
at the present moment, because of what's going on.
You have some things going on between white country artists and stuff like that, but they're not in the forefront. If they got caught, it's because somebody just decided to come forward. They ain't walking around here bragging about the shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't walking around here big and bold, like, and I dare you to do anything. We're out here doing it in your face, and you don't even know that we doing it type mess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's in Beyonce's song.
And how she got that award, baby, you are not a country singer.
Y'all supposed to be paving the way for the younger generation. I'm just saying.
She's singing R&B music to a country tune or country music. She's not a country singer.
No, not at all.
I can sing better country than she can.
This is gonna be a short video, y'all. This is so depressing. And I look depressed talking about it. I feel depressed talking about it.
Well, change the subject.
Oh man. I mean, I don't have nothing else to say. This is, like I said, this is a short one, y'all. I mean, it's short, but it ain't.
It really wasn't a hot topic. It was more of a depressing topic. Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we gonna come on here on Freestyle Thursday. Now I'm excited about that.
Oh my God!
Because Freestyle Thursday is gonna be lit. Y'all need to show up for that topic that's gonna come to y'all on Freestyle Thursday and on Relationship Saturday.
Yep.
I'm excited to see what y'all reaction is gonna be about these topics that I'm gonna throw at y'all.
Mm-hmm. I think they're gonna be pretty juicy.
I'm excited to see what y'all gonna have to say about these topics, and I don't want y'all to feel no type of way. I just want y'all to just go on and just tell me if it's a personal experience. You don't have to disclose all that, but
unless you like to.
Yeah.
So, no pressure.
But yeah, we got some topics for y'all that we actually have in mind for this freestyle that's coming up on Thursday.
What is it, the one we were talking about last night at work?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I got me a little old calendar book. I'm finna start planning out my topics. That way I can be on cue with my topics.
Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting. Especially if we can get some feedback.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't learned this little. Look at me now. I'm trying to use the remote, y'all.
Well, you're gonna have to learn this because,
I keep wanting to reach for this mouse that I have disconnected, and I put the mouse up so I could stop doing it, and then I still kept reaching over there when there wasn't nothing there, and now I just reached over there and tried to use my remote as a mouse. Y'all pray for me, okay? Because I need prayer. I really
you
do.
might not want everybody's prayer. I'm just saying.
I mean, those were good intentions. Pray for me.
Okay, say that then.
That's all I got to say. Just y'all pray for me because the day just ain't the day.
Mm-mm. Oh God, I hope this is not indicative of how my night is gonna go. I might lose my job. You know what? I'm not.
Ignore.
I'm not.
Ignore.
I'm not gonna say
Ignore.
a word. I'm not gonna say
I'm
a
just
word.
gonna ignore it.
You have to hold me to that. If you see me get ready to just like
go in there and get my assignment and just ignore the rest.
I'm gonna have them thinking I'm about to do some shit. I'm gonna be
just ignore.
That's gonna be hard.
That's all you can do is just ignore it.
I'm gonna have to go home and pray real
because
hard.
it happens every day. So all we can do is ignore it. We can't react to it because it happens every day. So I don't got time to be wasting my energy on something that's happening every single day.
I'm gonna have some candy or gum or something in my mouth.
What that's gonna do?
It's gonna stop me from. I mean, it's gonna have to.
You gonna pop a bubble when you get ready to say something.
I'm gonna have to do something. I'm smack.
Every time you want to say something, you're gonna pop a bubble. That's what I would do anyway.
Or crunch down on a peppermint. So if you see me walking in the office and my jaws look like a chipmunk,
horrible bosses.
I'm not even a boss.
I'm sure all of us have experienced horrible bosses, and we experience it every single day. So, but I mean, I don't have anything else left to say on this. Because I'm just still learning all this, and this is my first actual live that's on this live stream, and yeah, I was just trying to figure out what was going on with Diddy and him not wanting to do the time for his crime.
That's where the comments will be from wherever.
I'm assuming.
Oh, okay.
Oh, excuse us, y'all. We're still
my bad.
We're still trying to learn this whole thing because it's like a whole platform of stuff up here, and we're trying to figure it all out.
We'll get it.
But we're gonna get it that way. We can just come start giving y'all better lives, better streams, better videos, better everything.
I agree.
So just know that if y'all see us on here, it's looking like how we look today. We struggling.
Yeah.
This is real life struggles here.
Yes.
And it shows. We're just trying to learn it, and I expect to kind of have it down and together within the next month. For sure. So practice makes perfect. And doing this 3 days a week is helping me practice to get perfect.
Repetition is key.
But I know this is kind of like a dead hot topic, wasn't shit hot about it. But I do want to see y'all on Thursday, on Freestyle Thursday.
You are so pumped.
Okay, I want to see y'all on Freestyle Thursday. I want to see what y'all actually gonna be to that topic on Thursday.
Are they going to react
on
I think
Freestyle Thursday, and the topic gonna be lit come Relationship Saturday. I want to see what y'all were actually gonna be. I really do. But other than that, you guys, we are finna sign off of here. I think I might have learned how to finally end my stream, so y'all don't have to sit up here at the end of my video and watch me struggle how to turn my stream off. So I think I got it figured out.
Just remember, you don't have a mouth.
That part. I don't have a mouth.
Well, you have one, but it's just
that
put away right now.
But other than that, you guys, y'all have fun like we have fun. Today wasn't fun today, but
It
partially,
was kind of
I'm
depressing.
partially tired. And then talking about Diddy just took all my energy. But I just kind of wanted to know, like, what you guys think, what's going on with him, how y'all feel about all this mess. I know that it's kind of like in the past and already done happened months ago, but it keeps popping up on my feed. So I felt like, why not ask y'all what y'all got going on, what y'all thoughts about it, you know, since it keep popping up every single day, it keep popping up. But other than that, I don't have nothing else. But I hope to see y'all on Freestyle Thursday. And I also hope to see y'all on Relationship Saturday. All of you, if not just one of you, I would still be grateful.
That's it.
All right, you guys. I will see you guys later. And we are, see, there you go. I keep reaching over there. I'll see y'all later, though. Y'all have a good one.